Shit, my bad. um, I was gonna make a video about this a while ago about what I would want to see if Sony made like their own Smash Bros type of game, like a PlayStation Super Smash Bros type of game and stuff like that. And I was just reading this article about that trailer that Sony came out with. I forget the full title. I'll look it up before I upload this video, but that trailer, that live action trailer or whatever, and they're showing the different PlayStation characters, and you got like the Sweet Tooth truck and all that in the background. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Everybody's been looking at that video on YouTube and speculating about what it could be, and on October 5th it's supposed to reveal what it is, and everybody's kind of got their own assumptions of what it could be. And I was just looking at this article on Info4G, and this person was just kind of breaking down what they think it could possibly be. Like they said, it could be a revamped, PSN, or it could be cross-game chat, which it won't be. Like a PSN social service, or something with home. But the last thing on here, which is what I want to talk about, was what they have on here. Oh, the website is GamerRevolution.com. I don't know who wrote this article. By Anthony Cervoni or something. Anyway, they at the last paragraph, or whatever, one of their speculations was a PlayStation Smash Bros type of game, and this is something I've been thinking about forever, like way before that trailer came out. I'm talking about like a year or two ago. I'm just like, man, it would be so sick with all the characters that Sony's got from like the original PlayStation to the PS2 all the way to now. I'm like, dude, it would be so sick to see like they'll make a Smash Bros game, because Smash Bros is one of my favorite Nintendo games. I'm just sitting there like imagining, like, what if Sony did something like that with their characters. And I don't know how many of you have ever played Power Stone before, especially the second one. If you haven't, I'll put a link of some Power Stone 2 gameplay or something like that up in there for anybody who doesn't know what that game is. But what I always kind of imagine, far as like a PlayStation Smash Bros type of game, is like a mixture between like Smash Bros, obviously, like Smash Bros Melee, or not Melee, but well, I guess any of the Smash Bros really, the 64, GameCube, Wii, Smash Bros Brawl is what I was thinking of, but basically any of the Smash Bros games. Like a mixture between that and Power Stone 2, like how Capcom did Power Stone 2 on the Sega Dreamcast, where the stages would like change pretty much like during the battle. Like I said, I'll put like a video of some gameplay in the description if you guys don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But like, for example, one of the stages in the game in Power Stone 2, you're in like this tomb or something like this, some like mummy tomb type of thing, right? And like this stage doesn't really make any sense, but it was just cool, especially for back then in like '99 or 2000, whenever that game came out, like over 10 years ago. And you're in this tomb and you're fighting and stuff, and then like after a while, at a certain point in the battle, this scripted moment would happen where the ground would start shaking, and like all the floor would start like breaking apart, and you will fall through into like the basement of this like Egyptian tomb type of thing. And this is everybody's still fighting. All four people are still fighting each other, and the thing will break, whatever. You fall down the basement, and there's this giant like Indiana Jones boulder behind everybody, all four players. And you're all running from this boulder trying to get smashed, while you're also still beating the crap out of each other, trying to knock each other to the boulder or whatever. And you basically run into this like secret door that somehow brings you back to the regular part of the stage that you were at before, with the floor broke, but the floor isn't broken anymore. Like it was kind of weird, but like that was one of the stages. Like, they had all the stages where you're fighting on like an airship type of thing, and then it catches on fire. You gotta jump off, and then there's these umbrellas that are like floating around by you, but there's only like I think 2 or 3 of them, and so say there's like 4 of you. You're all trying to fight over the umbrellas so that way you can land. The cartoon type of thing where you got the umbrella and you float down. Say, I think actually Peach does it in Smash Bros. That might be where they got it from. I don't know, but you're all trying to fight over these umbrellas so that way when you land on this whole new stage, you land, you slowly land down so you don't just crash and get hurt and stuff like that. Now, imagine that, but on the PS3 with Sony's characters, and you got shit going on like in Motorstorm Apocalypse or something out of like Uncharted, like in Uncharted 2 with the buildings collapsing or something like that. Imagine that, but you got 4 players all fighting each other, and you guys are in a building or something like that, and the shit's just shaking and it's blowing up, and all the shit's going on, and you gotta jump out the building while you're still fighting. Like, come on, that would be sick. And like, what I think Sony could do to kind of take what Power Stone did, or even kind of like what Dead or Alive did, what they're trying to do now, it looks like even. What I think would be kind of cool, which I personally have never seen this before in a fighting game. Maybe someone else has done this. I don't know, but have some to where this is just an example. Like I said, Uncharted and Motorstorm. I was using those 2 games as an example. So you start off in like an Uncharted stage, and basically you could have like, kind of backtracking real quick. You have like this like option or this like mode that you could play where you could link certain stages together. This could either be just stages where they could either have it where you could pick any stage you want, any 2 stages that you want, and link them together, or it could be where it's only certain 2 stages work together depending what the developer wants to do. So either you can pick whatever 2 stages or however. Anyway, back to the point. Notice I use Uncharted and Motorstorm as my example. So you have the 4 players fighting in like this, Uncharted building as it's blowing up and it's falling over, and you guys jump out of the building, and you guys end up like in a Motorstorm Apocalypse level or something like that, and there's like race cars whizzing over you guys' heads and all this shit's going on or something like that. Or another example would be you be in like in a God of War type of stage in Hades, let's say, and it would go to like a classic, a moment kind of like out of God of War, not kind of, but out of God of War, where you got to climb up, out of Hades. You got all the little demon arms trying to grab you, all that shit. They could have something where like you're fighting, just in Hades, and say like, I don't know, a bunch of hot lava starts rising or some shit like that. Something happens to where you guys got to climb up, and you guys are climbing, fighting each other, and you're fighting off the demon arms, all this shit at the same time. And then once you climb up out of Hades, instead of you being like in Sparta or whatever, you guys are in like a Ratchet and Clank stage, and you guys are some like outer space alien, whatever, and you guys are fighting there. Different things like that, where it would just kind of transition seamlessly, or whatever. Like, you can kind of see where I'm going with this and kind of imagine like your own stages and kind of like imagine how they would blend together or whatever. Something like that I think would be so sick. And they could give everybody, special moves, kind of like out of Brawl, how each character has a special move. You could have Kratos, getting like the Olympic sword or Sword of Olympus or whatever, like out of God of War 3 or something like that, or freaking, if they could have Crash Bandicoot in there, which I understand that's not a Sony character anymore, but like if they had, Crash in there, he could get like his that one mask, like Hawaiian mask or whatever he had, tiki mask or whatever, or something like that. He could be, invincible for a certain amount of time or something like that. Like Jack, Jak and Daxter, he could turn into a Dark Jack or something like that. Ratchet could get one of his whatever, like his most powerful weapon, like the Rhino gun, or damn, I can't remember the name of the gun, but whatever, one of his really hella strong guns, he could get that for a certain amount of time or something like that. Just Cole could turn to like, super ultra cold like he did at the end of Infamous 1, or, had the powers that he did at the end of Infamous 2, something like that, where he's fucking throwing tornadoes and shit like that. Different things like that. Maybe, I don't know, Drake could have like unlimited ammo, or get like a fucking rocket launcher or grenade launcher with like unlimited ammo for a certain amount of time or something like that. And, Noriko, they got Noriko in there. She could turn to the heavenly version of herself, like as she did at the end of the game, something like that. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, instead of how like in Smash Bros, where they chant your name if you're doing really good. So if you're playing as Link, it'd be like, Link, Link. The crowd will be like, Link, Link, Instead of that, what they could do is have like the theme song or a really popular song from that game will start playing for that character. So if you're playing as like Kratos, the God of War theme song will start playing. Or if you're playing as Nathan Drake, the Uncharted music will start playing or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And then somebody else starts doing really good, like you're playing as, Sweet Tooth, a Twisted Metal song will start playing. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be hot. They could have like 15 characters, put a couple, bad guys, like the Hellgas or something, or the Chimera, or freaking, damn, what's his name from Heavenly Sword? King Bohan. Have Noriko and King Bohan up in there, Zeus or something like that. It could be cool. I just want to make this video because I actually wanted to make this video a while ago, and I was looking on N4G and somebody was kind of talking about that, and I was like, man, Sony, you ain't made this a game. I don't know if that's what that trailer was hinting at.